Hey, what's up runner? Coach Kyle here, and today I'm going to tell you about 3 pieces of running equipment that I absolutely can't live without. And if you're anything like me, running is an activity that you do because it brings you joy, makes you feel better, and these are 3 things that I've come to discover really contribute to how much I enjoy my running. My goal with this video is that you come away with 1, maybe 2 new ideas about something that you can add into your run training, and I would love to hear in the comments below something that you use equipment-wise that brings your joy, that makes your running a little better. So today you're gonna learn about, and I will go through 1 piece of gear that really keeps my feet feeling good, something nutrition related that if I wouldn't have discovered how to use appropriately, I would have likely ended my marathon training, and 1 final piece of equipment that even a year ago, I never would have thought it would become such a critical part of my running. And let's start with that one. So my son Quincy is less than a year old, but around that 6-month mark, as I returned to running after the Boston Marathon, I started taking him out on my runs in a stroller. And this burly stroller has totally blown me away. Of course, I knew that I'd be taking Quincy out for my runs in the stroller, but never in my wildest dreams did I ever imagine I would love it so much. I'll even find myself waiting to run with him until he's ready to go out versus just going out on my own. Words cannot express how much I love having that alone time with Quincy. You know, I get to show him nature, we get to stop at the swings, he'll nap, and it's just the best. I also find that now that I'm able to run with him, I do more running now than I did before I was able to run with him, because I didn't have that cloud of guilt over me about leaving Desi here alone with Quincy for me to go off and do my running thing. Where now I run with him more. If he falls asleep, I run until he wakes up, and I might go out for a 4-miler and I end up doing 12. And so I bring extra hydration and food with just in case it turns into a longer run. Something else that has been a piece of gear that I've been using almost since I started running are toe socks. The most commonly known ones are from Injinji, but there are other brands that have some good options as well. And I wear these for pretty much every single run, most of the time casually as well. And there are some darn good reasons for it. So I initially tested them because I have some toes that sit kind of close together and there's a little bit of overlap, but having the material from the socks between my toes helps prevent blisters, where I've done ultra marathons now and I had 0 blister problems with these toe socks. I also believe the toe socks keep my feet cooler in the summer and cleaner. So think about how a glove is cooler than a mitten, and in the summer, if you're wearing traditional shaped socks, you're kind of wearing mittens, and I'm wearing gloves. And so I think the Injinjis are cooler, and also because there is more sock material on your toes, around your toes, I think it wicks the moisture away, keeps them drier and cleaner as well. So all these benefits of toe socks come together to make my long runs especially more enjoyable because my feet feel good. And when it comes to feeling good, something else that I can't run without are electrolytes. But it might surprise you that it has nothing to do with cramping. Over the last 5 years or so, I've really noticed that after my runs, where I would sweat a lot, I would get a really bad headache about an hour or 2 after the run. It would often last the entire day, and sometimes I would go to bed and I would wake up with that same headache. Even in the winter when the temps are single digits or colder, for my long runs, I'm dressed pretty heavily. I'm still sweating a ton. I'm still losing a lot of hydration, and I would still get those headaches. I assume dehydration headaches even in the winter. So I was about ready to give up marathon training altogether, but I wasn't gonna go down without a fight. I suspected it was due somehow to hydration, and so I started experimenting with taking in extra fluids before, during, and after. I started taking electrolytes before, during, and after. And only when I found the connection between pre-run electrolytes and basically 0 post-run headaches did I finally figure it out. And so I've been using my current ones from Base Supplements for a couple of years now, and they prevent pretty much every headache. I might still get one after like a 5K or a marathon, like a super high effort run. From my general training runs and workouts, no headaches anymore. So while these headaches are mostly a warm weather running issue that I've thankfully been able to overcome, if you want to learn more about ways you can best improve and enjoy your hot, your humid weather running, check out this video right here.